Netflix's commitment to fans of science fiction shows can be seen by the fact that the best science fiction series on the streaming services are Netflix originals. And I personally suggest you to watch all the web series in this list. So welcome to TMTNT Movies, and today we will be counting down our top picks on best science fiction web series on Netflix. So let's get started without any delay. Starting down from a countdown, number 5 is
This is a ghost story. Technology has conquered death.
Altered Carbon is an American cyberpunk television series. It is set in future where consciousness is digitalized and stored in stacks implanted in the spine, allowing humans to survive physical death by having their memories and consciousness re-sleeved into new bodies. The story follows specially trained envoy soldier Takashi Kovacs, who is downloaded from an off-world prison into a combat-ready sleeve. Bancroft was killed and the last automatic backup of his stack was made hours before his death, leaving him with no memory of who killed him and why. While police ruled it a suicide, Bancroft is convinced he was murdered and wants Kovacs to find out the truth so he will get a chance at a new life on Earth.
Give me directions. I actually told him I'd let him live. You dropped this jacket off, and you're covered with blood.
It's not mine.
Who's that?
Some asshole.
At number 4,
How long do we have?
Weeks.
Gently.
Lost in Space is an American science fiction television series. Set 30 years in future, colonization in space is now a reality, and the Robinson family is selected for the 24th mission of Resolute, an interstellar spacecraft carrying selected families to colonize the Alpha Centauri star system. Before they reach their destination, an alien robot breaches the Resolute hull, forced to evacuate the mothership in short-range Jupiter spacecraft. Among them, the Robinsons crash on a nearby habitable planet. There they must contend with a strange environment and battle their own personal demon as they search for a way back to Resolute. This show really deals with family, space, futuristic life, betrayal and alien issues pretty well. The people and families of all ages can watch together.
You go get our kids, and you get them off this planet.
At number 3,
The planet's simmering in radiation.
You know they've landed, but communications are down.
These wristbands are all we've got. Take them off and the Ark will think we're dying.
That's the point.
The 100 is an American science fiction drama television series. After the Earth was destroyed by a nuclear war, the remaining people put together a giant space station called the Ark into space to survive. Then after 97 years of living in space, the council sent the 100 Jubilean prisoners down to Earth. Once they arrive, they are quick to set a no-law system of government. The 100 realize that they are not the only one on Earth and they quickly adapt to their new home. After surviving on Earth for a few years, now a small group goes down to explore the mysterious new planet. Back on the mothership, several members of one crew face the consequences of their decision. This series has a good and likable characters and really good moments you shouldn't miss.
Ever wage.
I used to think fighting is what we do. Now I worry that fighting is what we are.
At number 2,
What is wrong with my boy? I don't understand. 11 what? She was too.
Stranger Things is an American science fiction horror television series created by Duffer Brothers. It has 3 seasons with the upcoming of 4th season. Stranger Things is set in the fictional rural town of Hawkins, Indiana. First season begins after the mysterious and sudden vanish of a young boy. The people of a small town begins to uncover secrets of a government lab, portals to another world and sinister monsters. The boy's mother desperately tries to find him, convinced he is in a grave danger, while the police chief searches for answers. The second season is set a year later when boy has been rescued but few knows the detail of the events. When it is discovered that the boy is still being influenced by entities from the upside down, his friends and family learn there is a larger threat to this universe from the upside down. The third season is set several months later in the days leading up to the 4th of July celebration. A secret Soviet laboratory under Starcode seeks to open the gateway of the Upside Down, allowing the entities from the Upside Down to possess people in Hawkins and create a new horror to deal with. At number 1, Dark is a German science fiction thriller television series. It ran for 3 seasons from 2017 to 2020. This series bringing light to the fractured relationship, double lives and the dark past of 4 families living there. The first season begins when members of Central Family became aware of a wormhole in the cave system beneath the local nuclear power plant. The conspiracy involves the missing children and the history of the town and its citizens. The second season introduced the ongoing battle for the ultimate fate of the people of town and the world. The season countdowns toward the apocalypse. The third season includes 1888, 1954, 1987, 2020 and 2053 in the first world and follows the 4 family across the time in a wake of apocalypse in 2020.
Alles wird auseinanderbrechen. In dieser Welt genauso wie in deiner.